12. It says he believed on the mount.
And it was
So
counted to
Abraham
him as
did the work
righteousness.
that James said make faith alive. And James said the work that Abraham did was he believed on the mount. Jesus, when he ran into the Pharisees and they claimed Abraham as their father, what did Jesus say? If you were the seed of Abraham, you would do the work of Abraham. Well, what work was he talking about? Believe on the mount. Right? And so there is a faith, though if you don't believe on it, if you don't allow it to persuade you, then that faith will be powerless to save your soul when you encounter hard times in the world. Right? I'll go off tormented. Like when the air conditioners were stolen off the roof. Man, that really pressed in on my soul. Because that cost like $40,000. And man, I was feeling tempted to try to do all kinds of things. I was being tempted to believe all these things. I must not be a good preacher. I must not be this. I must not be that. You see, my soul was subverted. But there was a faith that said, Greg, these air conditioners being stolen aren't a word about your life. Jesus is the only word about your life. Now, I believed what that word said, and so it saved my soul. Faith was alive in me because I had the work of believing what it said. Right? But had I not believed that Jesus was the only truth about my life, had I believed that these air conditioners being stolen were a word about my life, then faith would have been dead in my life. It wouldn't have been able to save my soul from the suffering that those air conditioners were bringing me. Does that make sense?
Totally.
Do you see that dynamic there? Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
But you would have had